Okay, this video will be featuring how to convert decimals into fractions. Before we begin, I would like to remind you on what a decimal and fraction are, along with the place values. A decimal is a system of numbers and arithmetic based on the number 10, 10 parts, and the power of 10, or decimal arithmetic. These values up here are examples of decimals, whereas a fraction would be a portion of these portion over 100, 1,000, depending on the place values. Now let us look at this first example, 0.73. But before I begin, I would like to remind you on what the place values are, and these will be the 10,000s, and then you have the thousands, and then you have the hundreds, and then you have the tenths, and then you have the ones. And now let us look at this. First, we have to figure out what place value we are working with. And as you can see, our two decimal places are filled. Two decimal places, 1, 2. Which meant that it's filled in the 100th place. And now that we know this, we can write the decimal as a fraction, and the numerator would be 73. And since it's 2 times, it is in the 100th place, so that would be over 100. And now, let us use our calculator to see what this would be. So 73 over 100, it would be 0.73. So you know it's definitely correct. But if you put math and enter as fraction, and then you press enter again, it is still this value. And as you know, you can no longer simplify it. And that will be the answer for the first example. Now, let us look at the next one. So can you tell me what this number is as a fraction? Well, if you don't know, this is why we're here to figure it out. To convert this, we need to know how many decimal places values are filled. As you can see, there are 3 decimal place values that are filled. And now we can use the decimal number to convert it into the numerator. Our numerator will be 3. And as we know, we have to use 1,000 because it is 3 and in the thousands place as the denominator. So that would be 1,000. And now let us use the calculator to try to figure out if we can seem to simplify this or any sorts. So 3 divided by 1,000 would be that, which is our value we have here. And now let us try to see if we can make that into a fraction. And it is the same fraction. And therefore, we know we can no longer simplify it. Now, as for our last example, which we presume will be the hardest example. Now let us give this a try. So what is 2.1 as a fraction? First, we need to see how many decimal places are there. And therefore, we can remove the decimal point by multiplying it by 10. This would equal the 21. And after, we need to keep the term equivalent, so that's why it will be divided by 10. And now we can use the calculator to also try to figure that out. So 21 divided by 10 would be 2.1. Now let's go to math, fraction, and enter. And as you can see, our answer would be this value. Thank you.